Yeah. You guys want their headphones adjusted? Just let me know. I got the numbers down. So good. I think mine's are perfect. We live?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't get no notification though.
Is it yeah, you said you went live.
Oh yeah, somebody watching already.
Yep. I see. Welcome back, PotRoast Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen. Last week's episode was pretty intense, so we are going to do the CYPHER week. Been long anticipated. We only had a couple of them when we were at the old spot, but I think we got the sound down, and we're gonna give it our best attempt. But what's up, gentlemen? To my right here is my homie Brandon, Oratorical. He's from Salt Lake.
Hey, you
out
representing the Beehive. Yep.
Y'all know
Yeah.
Loaded Lux here. He's gonna spit them bars.
He called me loaded. Yeah, it ain't no fucking loaded Lux. It's just Lux. It ain't loaded Lux. Correct this man, bro. He called you loaded Lux. There ain't no battle rapper.
I don't even know who that is. I just thought it was add a little cool something to it.
Loaded. I know it roll off the tongue.
But lo and behold, it's Renz.
Yeah, Renz.
It's Lieutenant Lux, aka
Lieutenant.
the Titty King.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a little too excited.
I like the titties too. Yeah.
you hear me?
Pardon us for being so quiet. I'm just trying to get that share out real quick. You know? Yeah. But what's good with you guys?
A long hot ass week, man.
I know.
Shit's crazy out here.
I know.
Just had our anniversary for our hottest day in the motherfucking history.
Today was?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Was the anniversary of it?
122.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. I remember that shit back in the day.
Yeah,
I was a little kid, but everybody was talking about that shit.
Shit ridiculous.
I can't figure this out. So, as to be expected, we're going to be doing a little bit of some bar searching. We're going to got some people coming through to spit some shit, you know, kind of showcase what they're doing, talk about the projects and things that happen with them locally and stuff like that. We want to kind of direct the show into that type of fashion, so to speak. So, but my homie to my right, Brandon, dude, he does a lot in Salt Lake. A lot of, you wouldn't think, but it's a pretty deep hip hop scene there, and they do a lot of cool shit, especially, you know, for the community and the kids and schools and a lot of cool stuff like that.
So,
Can we just go into that?
Let us know, like, tell us about your peeps and what you guys doing.
So for a minute, I've been doing a lot of after school programs with the Boys and Girls Club and Uprock, just teaching kids like can control, the basics of breaking, the basics of mixing records, you know, formulating rhymes, MCing, just like the old heads drop gems on me. You know, just try to do the same thing. I run the Uprock Cyphers. I'm the MC for the Uprock crew and the Body Rock crew. Those are B-Boys, B-Girl collectives out there. Shouts out to B-Boy Federation. I also help run all the park jams out there for the last 5 years. 2 events every year, beginning of summer and end of summer. All ages, family friendly, but we always be sneaking on the low, just away from the kids and just doing the thing. But no, that's basically just what I do. Help my man's Keith do a lot of like school drives for Boys and Girls Club, school supplies, clothes, shoes, winter supplies, the whole nine. Do a lot of that as well.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually used to host his own radio show.
Yeah.
I co-host.
I co-hosted the longest running hip hop show in Salt Lake, the Friday Night Fallout for KRCO. Did that for 3 years. Every Friday night from 10:30 to 1 a.m. every Friday night. Can you imagine sacrificing your Friday nights for something like that? You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Like, I loved that shit. Like, because I knew I was playing shit that there's no other possible way it would ever be heard on the radio ever. I was digging in crates and looking for shit that no one had heard. Shit that just probably never got radio play anywhere outside of their own city. So that's just what I did. Do your homework.
So,
Yeah.
Well,
What was the
Latin-
scene? What was the scene like there though? Like as far as was the community like responsive to
Usually,
what
I
y'all
mean,
was doing?
I
out
mean,
there?
like, there's bitter bastards everywhere, and then everybody's always biting and copying and pasting. You know what I mean? Like, much love to all those biters. You know what I mean? But fucking
I like bitter bastards.
there's
bitter bastards.
yeah, man. That's the only appropriate way to describe some of the Salt Lake Snakes, man. It's just what it is.
That's what's up.
He was doing that every Friday for how many years?
For 3 years, and running the ciphers and running the park jams and doing community events as well as KRCL events, as well as working on my record with my DJ and other various artists. AZ here, cats from Cali, cats from Vegas, just sort of dicking around.
That's what's up though, man. That's good for the culture and
straight up
music.
Yeah, man. Because like I said, old heads would take me aside and go, check it out like this, and I just try to do the same thing as best I can. It's that simple.
I grew up as a b-boy, man, so I definitely understand how underplayed the culture is, even in Phoenix alone. So I can imagine Salt Lake City.
Yeah, man, because you understand, it's a big white bubble up there, So like anytime shit that isn't country music or anything like that is popping off, there's definitely this sort of like eyeball on it. But also specifically with like the culture, it's like b-boys, b-girls, and graph writers, they're mad underappreciated,
So it's like a real hip hop scene, though. Not like this fuddy duddy shit, but like the real underground.
Yeah, man. Writers
type.
Be catching Fs out there. Crews be battling. You know what I mean? Like Body Rock Crew in particular. Like their whole thing is like they've already beat everybody in the state. They go and win championships in Vegas. They go and win championships in DC. Specifically, B-Boy Alien. That fool goes to like Colombia and the UK and battles dudes out there representing the Beehive. So unless like you're digging for cats like that. Also, it's like a lot of the really quote unquote famous hip hop artists out of Salt Lake have not been writers. They've been have not been rappers. They've been writers. Shouts out to Animal, rest in peace. They've been DJs. Shouts out to Street Jesus and A-Track. You know what I mean? Like there's been some dope cats.
Anybody ever pop from Utah? I've been there twice
like
doing
that.
shows, yeah.
No, homie. I mean, like I said, unless you make lesbian folk rock or you're a rapper by the name of James the Mormon, you know what I mean? Like that's a real thing
like
too. That's a real thing.
You said James the Mormon.
James the Mormon.
James the Mormon.
Correct.
There's a real rapper named James the Mormon.
Yes, he had to change his name to JTM. Because you know what I mean, like, but that's a whole different story.
Lost a lot of weight under that man.
It's bad, man. The only rapper to ever shoot a video at BYU, the LDS Mormon campus, because he's the only rapper soft enough that the church would fuck with. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is. Shouts out to you, James the Mormon.
Damn.
You fucking bastard.
Is he still doing shit? Or?
Oh hell yeah, man! He paid a lot of money to get a video on BET that was pretty whack. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he took
JTM, man. Work that bag, boy.
And it on BET?
It's on BET.
Is he a white dude?
Nah.
He's a black dude?
He's a black dude. The only black Mormon out there. You know what I mean? Like,
Mormon.
I thought Mormons was like racist or something like that.
So until 1970,
not until the 70s.
Yep. He is, man. When I was
the
in
prophet was
Utah,
shaving his face one day.
yeah,
He's like,
when
you
I
know
was
what?
in Utah, them
We're not gonna be
motherfuckers
racist
looking at me
anymore.
like an animal.
For real.
Like rhino and shit.
Like you step on the train out there, and if you were not like Aryan, motherfuckers will be like, do I bring out the train gun or do I call the police? You know what I mean? Like that's how it is. It is the whitest place in the country for sure. And so that is what next to like bumfuck Alabama. You know what I mean? Vermont. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I mean though.
Shout out to Minnesota.
Damn, the Black Mormon.
Yeah,
got
man.
the video on BET.
Paid good
That's
money for
groundbreaking.
that. That is good for him.
That's
You know
groundbreaking. That's groundbreaking, man. Damn. So nobody popped from Utah. When I was
No.
out there, they were showing us love, though, man. It was cool. And as far as the hip hop scene,
Yeah.
culturally, it's another story. But it's
That's because the culture is suppressed, you know, like anytime like a really talented writer starts getting up, anytime like a really holy crap, I hear myself twice in the headphones. They end up catching an F, you know what I mean? Like
What's
they
the F?
a felony.
Oh, okay.
Because writing out there is kind of a problem because everybody wants their neighborhoods really nice and neat. They need their businesses to have white walls and the whole nine. And it's these writers are just like, man, fuck that. They get up in Salt Lake. They get up because it's like fuck the church and all this shit, man. Those dudes got no love for that society, and it's beautiful.
It was like that out here in like the 90s, I think. Like as far as like, motherfuckers tagging.
Yeah.
And doing graffiti. You know, they had hella crews and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially out there, like where we from. It was like the hella crews.
That's kind of the beauty of hip hop, though, is that, it just goes to show you that we're still growing. You know what I'm saying? We're still expanding.
Forever.
From the 70s, you know what I'm saying, up to now, there's still places that's untapped, don't have city names, don't have, good reputations in the hip hop community. And they're just kind of like blank canvases, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's 100%. That's 100% true. Cause I mean, like,
a lot of good artists out there.
There's a lot of good cats that cats
crazy.
are sleeping on in the fucking Beehive. Like, there's some really talented MCs and DJs, but more importantly, and I can't state this enough, for some reason, the graph writers and the B-boys and B-girls in Salt Lake are monsters. They just destroy whatever the fuck is in their path, and I just give mad props to those dudes. Like yeah, the rappers, whatever, you know what I mean, you're my homies or whatever, but like it's always mad props to B-boys, B-girls, and graph writers. Those are the people out there really representing, as far as I'm concerned.
You know what, in music, it's easy to call yourself a rapper because all you gotta do is just put yourself in front of a microphone. But when it comes to that b-boy and this shit, that's a skill. When it comes to graph writing and graffiti art, those are skills, those are talents. Artistic expression is a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
And that's the difference between an MC and a rapper. That as well.
Charge.
You know what I mean?
Charge.
So it's the same thing. You have you got toys and you got writers, and it's the same thing.
It's a fact. Yeah, big deal between MCing and rapping, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, science.
Well, with that being said, man, we did come here to,
we ain't getting into that yet, man.
He's like, chill a minute.
I'm still wiping boogers out my eyes, man.
We ain't talking love, none of that. Comment there, please, my brother.
You said it one at a time.
No. You know only niggas here right now.
Keep it organic, man.
Yeah, let's keep it organic, man. We chilling.
Yeah.
I still want to talk to Brandon a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I know Kondo got some questions.
Yeah, I got some questions. I'm gonna ask you questions as if I don't know you.
Bet, as you should, you should.
So, you ever collab with anybody famous?
Technically,
famous everybody know, and not just motherfuckers who you like.
Technically, so One Below, but the song's not done or out yet.
I don't know who that is.
One Below from Binary Star.
I've heard that name.
One Man Army. What? Rocket Ship back on the scene?
No, bro.
Man, that dude is too nice. Dude is too nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not a backpack. I don't know. I don't listen to.
So that's so funny that like you would call it like backpack, not even just because of who I am. You know what I mean? But it's like it's like 1B and Sanam Silla. It's like they did 6 years in prison in Detroit, and that's how they met. And then when they got out, they were like, "Yo, fuck this gangster rap shit." And so they made like real soul music, like that's how I feel about fucking Binary. It's like those dudes are fucking geniuses. They were ahead of their time, considering like who they were and their background and what everyone expected One Below and Sanam to do. They were just like, man, fuck that, and mad props to those dudes. And I'm fucking grateful to have cats like 1B slap my hand and say I'm not whack. You know what I mean?
The whole group or just
a 1B, just 1B.
One of the members from there.
Yeah.
You're done with like the verses and shit, and it's already been done, or
still
working on it.
I mean, mixing and mastering and shit like that. But I do have a track with One Below. That'd probably be like my like claim to fame next to like interviewing like Master Ace and cats like that. You know what I mean? Like opening up for Scarface and getting to talk to Scarface and talking to KRS. Yeah, and I opened up for KRS. I got to talk to KRS and like a bunch of other shit.
Shout out to the god of hip hop.
Yo, the Blast Master, man. Too bad he backs Bambaataa though. That shit's fucked up.
The teacher.
Yeah, man.
They call him the teacher.
Yep.
KRS went a whole nother route with the hip hop game, man. He took it to a place that it really needed to be at, or that it needed to be exposed.
That is 100% correct. BDP was Public Enemy before Public Enemy.
I disagree.
Well,
Why you say that?
They wasn't political like that.
BDP?
I mean, they initiated this. What was the anti-violence song?
Yeah, self-destruction.
Self-destruction.
You had it for, but no.
Their Public Enemy wasn't strictly political. You know,
but he's trying to say like there was that like the first step into getting into like,
my philosophy.
Did BDP come out before Public Enemy?
Correct. My philosophy, 9mm, Jimmy, all of that, all you know what I mean. The Bridge is Over, like all of that was before Public Enemy.
That's a classic.
That's
that's one of the first battle songs like to come out. You know what I mean?
Or this side of town versus that side of town.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to fight for the birth of hip hop. You know what I mean? And so
some would say the South Bronx. MC Shan. Yeah, man. Yo, man, because the story goes, Bum Rush the Show, MC Shan and KRS had like some tiff in like some words on the street or whatever, and all I know is that during one MC Shan show, KRS and Scott LaRock literally rush on stage, start ripping his posters off of the wall, and knock the mic out of his hand, and that's where it all started. And that's the thing too, is that KRS at that time was like a nobody, and MC Shan was Juice Crew and all of that. So like for people to feel like MC Shan took time out of his shit to diss this nobody, who the fuck is this guy? And it ended up being KRS.
He showed you who it was. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I didn't know that. One thing I will say that I know about you from knowing you, though, you like a hip hop thesaurus.
I try to do my homework, man.
You know a whole lot of like. Do you ever have some trivia or some shit? Who did that shit, man? You hit up Brandon and shit. He'll just tell you right there.
Jack Hatch, like, yo, who fucking did this beat 1997? I'm like, oh, dude, that's fucking Buck Wild, and calm down. Yeah.
I do have some questions like that.
That does bring up a good question though, because I be seeing this shit on like Facebook and whatnot. But what made you fall in love with hip hop? Like, what song made you fall in love with hip hop?
So like my mom bumped it. Like my mom loved just dance music. So I grew up everything from like Cold Crush to Prince. You know what I mean? Like right. that was my mom's shit. But I specifically remember, and it's so dumb. It's some like Bone Thugs song, and I remember I'm like, that's it, you know what I mean? And then later you learn that like Bone Thugs held a bit Freestyle Fellowship and Easy was taking money from it. Allegedly. Listen,
he doesn't know
listen to Mary Jane.
I know my fucking homework.
Listen to Mary Jane.
Braille ain't here to defend Bone.
The encyclopedia is about to do his thing real quick.
So check it. Good Life Cafe, man.
We talked about this.
Yes, we did, and that's what I'm saying. If you listen to Mary Jane, Micah 9's verse is literally every Bone style. Every Bone style is in Micah 9's verse. That song is 1987, West Side LA.
Cool game, put some game on.
And I mean, like, I love Bone. Don't get it twisted, but they're like a gangster rap boy band. You know what I mean? Same thing with like DOS Effects. All that like 80s
gangster rap boy. I know some motherfuckers will get at you. A gangster rap boy band.
I know it's fucked up to say, but when you know the history, especially when like you know how like grimy Easy was, man, you're like. You know what I mean? And that's the other thing, too. Listen to Bone before they met Easy. When it's Bone Enterprises, they don't sound a fucking thing. Like after they met Easy, when Easy took them to LA and goes, this is it. Points them at Micah 9 and all those dudes. And is like, this is what y'all need to be doing.
Study this style.
He took them to, there's a whole documentary called The Good Life Cafe. And in there's footage of Bone in like 1992 in the cafe with Easy while Freestyle's performing. You know what I mean? Like,
that's also the same place they booed off Fat Joe.
That is the same place they booed out Fat Joe.
Because you were not supposed to rap gun bars or swear. That's the number one
That is the number one rule. If the crowds knew your words, the crowd could say the words for you. But you could not say anything like violent or derogatory on stage. That was the only rule. You could say whatever the hell you wanted. However, Good Life Cafe was 1985 to 1994 in LA.
Yeah.
So, but that's the thing. You know that song, Pistol Grip, Pump on My Lap at All Times. That was that whole style was birthed from Good Life Cafe. Dudes going there and battling and figuring out what their place was in LA hip hop. And that's literally where songs like that come from. It's from just young cats going to Good Times, seeing males and females just spitting bars and dope beats and then taking it to their own. And eventually one day I'll get to perform there.
Yeah.
And it's like you look back at the old videos, you know, of homie performing Pistol Grip Pump. He can't say a damn word on stage because the whole song's about guns, but the crowd knows the songs, you know what I mean? Like, it's so dope. To me, that's what's real. That's what's real.
That's what's up. What up, Bruce? Fucking
Bruce
April
on the chat.
Yeah, hyphy. I feel like that's possible. You know, it's probably true. It's got some truth to it, but I think everybody kind of influences everyone. You know what I'm saying? So that's what goes into my next question. Who would you say your top influence as far as how you spit?
Big Pun, Cool G Rap, and KRS.
That's your style.
That's my top three. That's my top three.
Top three.
No, but that's what I mean. So
you put your words together.
When I'm like structuring a verse and I'm like, oh fuck, that sounds so much like Pun. Or I'm structuring a verse and I'm like, oh fuck, that sounds like I'm coming through with a relaxing tone, like a saxophone, the maxi dome. Like that's Cool G style. And so it's like, fuck, I always end up catching myself doing these same patterns. And so that's how I know.
Well, you know, it's going to be hard. It's always going to be hard to develop a new pattern because, you know, that was kind of development of hip hop itself was
correct.
Creating patterns and, you know, cadences to go with this music that there was that the producers were putting out.
Cool G Rap.
Yeah, man. KRS. That's easily my top three. Those are the cats that I listen to and on a technical level identify with. You know what I mean? I mean, like obviously Big Pun raps about running trains on bitches and moving keys to Colorado. Like I ain't me, but damn, the fool could rap his ass off. You know what I mean? Like. Fuck.
Pun is one of the illest cadence rappers ever to do it, man.
Oh yeah,
straight
definitely.
up. You know what I mean? We talk about, you know, a lot of tongue twisters all day, you know, and Pun doesn't get enough recognition for that.
Never.
That's because he was a wife beater.
I mean, I
he
don't
was
think that's why, though, because that didn't stop him from getting on. You know what I mean?
we found that out.
Yeah.
After his death.
Yeah.
And he was a severe. And it's crazy because I fuck with Pun. He in my top 5, and we got the same birthday.
Hey, and Chris Reeves, that boy is a monster. Oh, he hates him though.
He hates Pun, huh?
He hates.
Yeah,
Pun,
he hates his father.
For real?
He like released a song about like he's basically like, I'm mad that you hit me and mom all the time. Fuck you.
Yeah,
you know what I
basically.
mean? That's basically the song.
Yeah, I heard that shit, man. But I followed. I don't know how I got up on him. It was one of the beefs, DVDs, and that's how I got on Chris Reeves, man. And I started following him, and you could immediately see the resemblance between him and his dad. He obviously
he looks like him. He just ain't fat.
Yeah, he obviously respects his dad. You know what I mean? But
as an MC, but not as a person. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
Yeah, man. You
Pun,
can tell.
Yeah, Pun was raw, motherfuckers, man.
Ike Turner.
Yeah, straight up. Hip hop Ike, man. You know what I'm saying?
And for the cat to be Puerto Rican too, you know what I mean? Like no one ever thought that like someone like him would do what he does. You know what I mean?
Or that he could even catch a bitch to beat her. You know what I'm saying?
We all know.
Bitch, when I catch your ass. When I catch your ass, it's on.
P.O. calls up Joe like, yo, she come around the corner right now. She on 42nd, dip.
No wonder Fat Joe was a little thinner.
Oh man, yeah, dude.
Brother legs.
Weak.
That's funny.
And another thing too is like every time you hear Joe talk about like Pun, he's like Pun was my best friend, and it's like you could tell he has like a moment of like, yeah, but I did a lot of fucked up shit for that guy. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh no, Joe, what'd you do? What'd you do?
Yeah.
What's your $1 million watch?
I definitely didn't catch the amount of respect that I thought I was gonna have for Fat Joe when Terror Squad was doing their thing. Yeah, because Fat Joe, he just never really did it for me, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is.
Joe got one good song. And
Joe
got one good song.
You better not be talking about leaning back.
But he's kind of whack.
You better not be talking about leaning back.
I never heard a song that was like, yo, Fat Joe went the fuck in.
The Bronx keeps creating it. It's the only song where it's like Joe is like, yo, he actually is really rapping and not just like bullshitting about being the only Latino. You know what I mean? Like
that's been his whole repertoire.
I agree.
Exactly.
Kondo, the only dope shit I ever heard, the dopest shit I never heard that song. The Twins, the one who did with Big.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit, and he gets bodied on that track because you're like, yeah, Joe's nice, but.
Pun says like, in the middle of Little Italy, little do we know to be riddled to middle didn't do diddly. I don't give a fuck who the fuck is coming after that. You cannot come after that. Yeah, everyone's just like, yeah, Joe, sure, it will be.
And who was the chick? Who was the chick that was on Terror Squad?
Oh fuck, that was
Remy Ma.
Remy Ma.
Yeah, it was Remy. Okay, yeah.
Remy, old gangsta ass. Hyper said Pun was whooping her ass because she must have said something mean to him, like Sally.
Probably.
Oh my god.
Being like
top comment. How do I make this top comment?
Shout out Martel Cartel. We sound good. Thanks, Cuddy.
Thank you very much.
Salad.
Oh shit.
He said salad.
Eat it now.
Hey, but Remy Ma the type of bitch that'll take it and be like, so.
So another piece of good shit is on the MOP Annie Up remix. That's actually supposed to be a Jay-Z verse and a Prodigy verse on that song, but they were beefing at the time.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Prodigy.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
for the Nas shit.
Correct.
Yeah.
So actually, what happened is that when they both recorded verses for MOP Annie Up, they were pointed at each other, not knowing that the other person was actually on the song, so they couldn't release these verses. As far as I know, no one's heard these fucking verses except for the engineers and MOP, and that's how Remy Ma got on, was because they're like, fuck, we have this empty space.
I love Prodigy, especially with sickle cell and all that shit, but he was never because that runs in my family and shit, so but like he never was like that nice to me.
I always thought Prodigy was real authentic with his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I never thought he was that nice as far as his
wordplay.
So it's more of his image.
But his image said something that was like it's basically what NWA came out for, is to show paint a better picture of the street life and what was going on in the hood, kind of like Blow was doing.
Correct.
Blocking your view.
Which one?
The camera.
Yeah.
The mic. Yeah. But I mean, you are right, because with like Mob, it definitely wasn't about like skill. I mean, P could rap, but
Havoc was the producer, right?
Correct.
So he's the one that was making the beats.
Correct. Havoc is the real genius of Mobb Deep.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, it was Havoc.
And he a savage MC at that.
Indeed. His verse for Survival of the Fittest honestly shines anything P ever did, but that's my opinion. And I mean, I love P.
Again, kind of like that. That's kind of where we get into the conversation of like character content, because Prodigy will always be, have his rapport for his character content and giving the ultimate picture to the listeners. You know what I'm saying? Like
he said it best. He's like, I don't write rhymes. I'm a storyteller. Yeah, exactly. And that was like P's whole thing. Was to just be as real as possible, even if it wasn't perfect.
Yeah, that's real. Shout out to Prodigy, rest in peace, rest in power. King Prodigy, you an icon. But yeah, so what's up, Lux, man? You ain't really no artist per se, but you came to talk about. Or have you dropped some? Have you ever dropped some?
Well, yeah, I mean, I did my only project I did was years ago, but since then I've just been doing a lot of collaborations.
Okay.
I don't find a lot of time to invest into the hip hop rap on the mic type shit.
Yeah.
But I love the culture and I love what it is, and I utilize my talents anytime I can.
Amen to that.
That's real. That's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do. I know you're a student of this AZ shit, so you know all about it and where we come from, where it's going.
That's kind of what drove me, to do it, because what I was hearing, it just wasn't really soothing to my ears. So
what you think about niggas here?
Jump in, huh?
What you think about niggas here?
I'm saying like it's because of the niggas here is the reason why I jumped in the game in the first place.
We need to make a difference.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah,
something needs to change.
Shit to get off the pot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So yeah, that's definitely what drove me. My partner Purchase actually put me on to the rapping shit because we used to go club at the Buzz and whatnot. I
remember the Buzz.
We always used to hear CYPHERs on Mill Avenue.
Yeah, the Jack in the Box.
And I was the nigga that would come in like, trying to like tell a couple jokes or some shit, And it ended up coming into something, you know what I mean? And You know, once I figured out that I understood like metaphors and soliloquies and cadences and shit like that, I was like, man, hell yeah, I got
the actual science of rap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It is a science. It is a
Science.
science, and that's what's fucked up nowadays. They don't realize that.
Yeah,
Nah,
They
man.
don't
It's
wanna
a
learn.
sweet science, like boxing, kung fu, MMA. It's a sweet science, man. And I feel like, you know, you gotta keep your sword sharp, and it's some real shit. But it's not taking it serious like that any longer.
You guys ever see that? I know probably what the answer is, but it's been surfacing around that social media. It's that white dude with the pink braids. He just put out a song like, I don't care about none of these haters and shit.
Oh,
he made a whole music video on it.
That
Casey
Tom
shared that
McMillan
shit.
dude or whatever.
I've never seen this
Tom
dude in my
McDonald,
life.
white boy.
Oh my god.
White boy over rapping over tech.
He's talking about,
He's
I don't
talking about,
care.
I ain't a racist. I got a black friend. You know what I mean? Like fucking
He's
like
I
that
don't
type
care
of
that I'm
dude.
trash. I don't care that you hate me. I'm glad you guys are making me all this money type shit. You know
He's
what I mean?
from like a trailer
It's just
park
the
in
weirdest
Kansas.
fucking
And you know,
attitude.
and that's kind of the
weirdest
double-edged
attitude to
sword.
have.
That's kind of
Because
double-edged
shit
sword
like
of hip hop.
anybody can do it.
Exactly.
And like you said earlier, anyone with a fucking microphone could just
yeah.
fart on the damn thing if you want shit, and you can sell
Hey,
records.
so you heard? Have you heard "Lift Yourself Up" from Kanye? Lift yourself up on your feet. This nigga verse is literally "Hoop diddy scoop, scoop
Oh
diddy
yeah,
whoop, whoop diddy scoop
I remember
poop,
that shit.
What?
poop diddy scoop
Yep.
scoop diddy whoop."
I remember hearing about it.
The
I didn't
genius.
hear it though. I didn't hear it though, but I heard about it. It was
Hey,
like a year or two ago.
Kanye literally showed his genius and showed you how much you don't have
That's
to
not genius.
do.
That's
No,
the point.
listen to what I'm saying.
He's saying poop
No,
scoop on the
I'm
thing.
not
He made
saying,
money saying
I'm not
poop
saying
scoop.
those words are genius. I'm saying Kanye's a genius to the point
I made millions of
where
dollars
he
from saying
understands the
poopity scoop.
formula that's necessary to get people listening.
Yeah,
Correct.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of like Soulja Boy. You know what I mean? He came
Yep.
out. He just understood what kind of production people were
I can
listening
at least
to.
respect that though, because he just kind of went on with, because the dance music has always been one of those things. If someone could create a song and it starts a new dance, guess
Right.
what?
Ding.
Exactly.
It's done.
That's cool though,
I
because
mean-
dancing is a big part of it though.
Well,
You know what
I mean,
And-
shit, man. You have every nigga in hip hop who was doing the goddamn, you know.
yeah.
You know, what was that shit?
Now it's the Old Town Road. You know, everybody's
what's
doing
that
shit like
You
that.
talking about that like Heavy D and the Boys type dance shit? You fucking
country line dance.
oh, the fucking square dance.
square dance.
Square dance.
Before the
Or
Cupid
line
shuffle
dancing.
and shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Niggas out here. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
always been a part of the music culture. You know what I mean? To get people moving.
That's one of the elements for sure.
Straight up.
Absolutely. So that's why I don't hate too much on cats like that. It was like you come up with a catchy ass song and it becomes the next biggest dance. Like,
Yeah.
good job, man. You did it.
I think the problem is with the people. You know, when Soulja Boy came out, I think they expected him to be an MC. And you know what I'm saying? I don't
He's
think
like,
he
you
ever
know,
came in the
I
game
made
trying
party
to be
music.
an MC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like, no, I'm here to make you dance
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
have
I
fun.
personally
And
couldn't stand that song because it was like
we used to make fun of it back in
and
the
then it
day.
was like it just played on the radio constantly. And
I'm
you're just
sorry,
like,
they got
fuck
me.
that. Hey, guilty pleasure when it first was like, you know,
Dun,
Oh,
crank it, white man.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah,
super
I
bad.
couldn't fuck with it.
Yeah, D4L and all them niggas.
Oh no, you would.
Yeah, I was in there.
I couldn't fuck with
Well,
it.
you know
man.
what? There was a good layover transition with the D4L project because they came out with like Little John and them. And Little John and them was showing like the buck side. That was like the rock and roll or punk rock or heavy metal
Version of it.
hip hop. So yeah, so they came in at a good time, you know.
You
and
actually
they
have like
utilized
a really good point on that too, because it's like before that, the only ever time you would see like mosh pits and like motherfuckers
Yeah.
get really buck was at like
Yeah.
a Cypress Hill show.
Exactly,
That was
exactly.
it. You know what I mean? Like so
Straight up.
definitely props to like the crunk movement more so than like the hyphy movement
Straight up.
for that, for really getting cats like out of their fucking shell and ready to do some dumb shit. So
That's a fact. You know, because the hyphy movement definitely put a lot of I don't know how to say it. They put a lot of paint onto the canvas.
correct.
When it comes to like adding on to the game.
Oh, I love
as
that
far as
shit.
motherfuckers having something to do within the hip hop culture. Motherfucker, I was getting out my car, letting the car just drive.
Oh, yeah.
It just goes.
I'm walking and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then we get all pissed off about Kiki and stuff. Like, no, honestly, we were doing the same shit.
Yeah,
Just ride the whip.
So
you know?
is that you think hypocritical that
Yeah, it is.
we talk shit about the shit now, and even though it might seem stupid,
We've gotten
but we
fuddy
was doing
duddy.
stupid
Nah.
shit.
Check it.
We was doing-
The
You
best
can
example.
honestly say that shit.
The best
I ain't
example-
from the Bay, bro, but like now could be looked at as dumb.
So in my
Nowadays,
mind, the best
they-
example of that is DOS Effects, because DOS Effects was basically like boom bap mumble rappers. Iggity swiggity swiggity, I bring it
Nah, they
straight
was
from
kinda
the
nice,
cellar.
though.
But that's the thing, is that those dudes could actually rap, but they chose not to. They chose to use a lot of filler words and make a lot of party tracks. You know what I mean? Like,
And that's how Jay-Z started.
that's the same thing. In my head, that's the same thing as mumble rap.
So I got a question though. Do you think
boom bap mumble rap?
Boom bap mumble rap.
in my head I feel like Snoop catered that into the game?
No, how so?
Because
mumble rap?
slang,
No,
slang is
oh,
different when
slang.
because they would abuse
That's
it though.
E40.
You
Like,
would
that.
have
was
100, 100.
40.
I don't
40
think,
water.
but I don't think E40 put the slang into it as much as like
Snoop.
well, what I'm saying is like Snoop. When you say for sizzle, now the whole world says for sizzle.
Yeah, but
Because he had them one-liners, though. That's for
Yeah,
sure. He had
E40,
them real
E40
stuck
was
in your
just
head
like,
ones.
you know,
E40 had more
I put a
one-liners
brick
than
wall in your
Snoop, I
oven.
think.
You know what I'm saying?
Sprinkle me, man.
Brick wall in your oven.
Like,
I think he had more one-liners. I think, as far as go hard and
correct.
you know what
But
I'm
that's
saying?
not what this is
for
about.
show, fucking for shiggity.
But
You
the
know?
thing is that like you look at 40 didn't really repeat himself like that. 40 always
Yeah,
kept
that's
his
right,
line
that's
fresh.
right, that's
40
right.
kept it
Yeah,
fresh.
so Snoop said it all the time. It got
And-
stuck in your head, and
and-
then it became.
So Snoop was more repetitive.
Correct.
That's
Okay,
why it got
correct.
stuck in, and now everybody
Okay,
says
okay. I get what you said.
I
I
Be-
knew
get
something. It's just
For
something
shizzle.
that was in my head that was telling me that, and then that's it. You know what I mean?
Correct.
He kept repeating it. He made it something.
As
Yeah.
opposed to 40 who's like, I don't want to fucking say that shit.
Yeah.
I said that shit last song. Why would I want to do that? And that's why I'll always give 40 that respect. Speaking of which, The Click is still one of the best West Coast records ever. Fuck everybody.
I don't understand why a lot of more people don't like
I
E40.
disagree. The click one never as good as E40 was. Now, Be Legit.
Be
is
Legit's
nice.
the man. City
But
to city's the
the
cut.
rest but like to me they wasn't all that.
Have you heard their new
E40 had
new
his own
project?
dictionary. I heard that too.
Man, that shit is a monster. That Be Legit. And
Yeah,
E40.
I was
Yeah,
about
they
to say,
albums
Be
together,
Legit
that's
comes
right,
on
right,
that.
right.
That's
It's
a
cold.
monster.
It's cold.
So yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, it
Shout
is
out to
cold,
Be
man.
Legit and
I
E40,
agree.
man.
I agree. Did y'all get the link and shit?
I shared the
Looking at
YouTube
he put
page.
the YouTube page.
I
up.
shared the YouTube page.
Yeah, you'd have to go to Rob, or I put it on the PotRoast page, and on it's on Rob's too. So what used to be our PotRoast Facebook, and then because we didn't set it up
Facebook
right.
hated on us. Yeah, dumbass Rob didn't set it up right, man.
Yeah, Rob, you fucked up on that one. I know you're listening too.
Yeah, Rob, fuck you.
You're supposed to be
You little
enjoying your
funny-
vacation with your family, and you're watching the PotRoast.
You little funny
we know what you're fucking
looking
doing.
motherfucker.
And Angie is watching too, and she
Sniggle
knows I'm
the
right.
Shout out to White Smokey.
I was just about to
Shout out
say,
to White
I was about to say, hanging out with all the white Mexicans and Smokey Robinson down there.
You're out
You know
there
what I mean?
spreading, you're out there spreading misinformation about Motown in Mexico.
Now the Black History knowing motherfucker.
You know, my favorite act of Motown was In Sync. I really thought they brought a lot to the table.
right.
You know?
Hey, we ain't never gonna let them.
Oh no.
No.
Black Panthers want to kick your ass for saying that dumbass shit, man. They gonna
For
get
real.
your ass. They gonna get your
Hugh-
ass, boy.
Huey's grandson is like taking notes as we speak. You know what I mean? Just-
That's hilarious, man.
You know the
They call
motherfucking
him
midget
Double
pimp.
R.
Midget pimp. That motherfucker. And a pimp named Slickback looking ass motherfucker.
and his hair is slicked back. You
His
know what
hair
I
slicked
mean?
back. And it ain't grown in 10 years.
He's only got like the front part that just hides the bald shit behind it.
He the only Mexican in Phoenix with a weed. Fuck you, Rob. You should have been here, Rob.
Should have been here talking shit. He's on the live chat now, huh? He's on the live chat now, huh?
Him and Angie on some like Lieutenant Dan Leg having motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
Antonio back there is desperado looking at that motherfucker. Got the guns in the guitar case.
for real, for real.
I fucking love that movie.
Except it's like a ukulele because Rob's so small. You know what I mean?
Fucking
Oh, shit.
Little banjo and shit.
He got a 22 in the motherfucker.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
No extra ammo. You know what I mean?
With a drum on it.
Yeah. Oh shit, my bad, bro.
We love you, Rob. Come on now. Come on.
It's so good because he's not here to defend himself.
That's a cool ass motherfucker, man. I'll defend him. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. Rob always showed me nothing but respect and love, except for moments like this. And so here I am. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying this. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for not being here. You know what I mean?
Give us little people a chance.
No, fuck that. Motown. Fuck that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm bringing.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. Like damn near the streets was literally talking about that shit. Like dead ass.
They were like, "Do you
They
hear
was
about
talking
that Mexican dude?"
Yeah, you heard about that Mexican dude? Says what?
What I said was a white man.
No, I'm not even lying. Yeah, seriously, Lord, like bro, the streets was talking and shit. Like, yo, I can't believe motherfuckers were fast forwarding to that part just to watch that shit.
I was
And
showing
watch
everybody up there just like,
reactions.
"Yo,
I wish we could play it.
Morris
But
wanted
like,
Morris wanted to take it. I can actually get it queued up for a minute. But Morris wanted to take the little section out, and he said, "I want to make a little thing. Y'all can get famous off that shit. Make a meme out of them." I'm like, maybe.
Yo, Will, what up, bro? Fucking, that shit was so fucking fun. I didn't even let him finish. Once he said this, I was just like, shut the fuck up. Man, what the fuck?
all of a sudden in one side of like the speakers you hear, "Oh hell no," and then on the right side of the speakers you hear, "Shut the fuck up with that bullshit." And it's life affirming moments like that. You know what I mean? So thank you, Rob, for bringing joy to my life that day.
He got up and walked the fuck out of here after that.
Man.
I would too.
I remember his head.
You need a break.
Right.
Be like, "What you mean Milli Vanilli didn't write their own songs, sing their own songs?"
I seen you. I went back and watched it. Yeah, that's
The funniest shit out, man. Go take a break, man. Take a break. Get you 5 minutes, man. Take 5.
Oh man, yeah, that shit was hilarious, man. But yeah, man, let's get back on track. My bad, Rob.
Sorry, Rob.
Yeah,
We
I
had a
know
whole
you're in
session.
Mexico, getting a Sinaloa grill and eating fish tacos and shit.
You know that's exactly what he's fucking doing too.
And they Rob out there getting the tan.
He got a Rob-sized Corona. You know what I
no.
mean? One of them Coronitas or
Look
whatever.
up in the chat. Brandon look like a white good Muppet.
Oh man.
Double R.
Yeah.
See, that's
Double R.
He's taking a little break from vacation just to snap. He's got.
He gonna come knocking on the door. Man.
At least he ain't here to perform the corny song with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, at least
Well,
props to you, Rob. You know what I mean?
While he takes a sip of his Rob-sized beer.
That motherfucker gonna pull over some basketball shorts and cowboy boots.
With the sun hat on.
And his Lokes on.
With some 90s like punk band shirt on that looks like it's been worn, but he just bought it yesterday.
Slipknot looking ass.
Yep.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That Misfits bandana.
Oh,
But anyway.
shit.
Anyway.
Anyway, man, y'all want to get into some bars or what? Who's trying to spit, man? We talking about Rob for like 5 minutes.
I know.
What's up?
It is funny to talk about shit about Rob, bro. I'm sorry. He's still my brother.
Sorry, Rob.
But yeah, it's fun to talk shit about Rob.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun to talk shit about people who can take it.
It don't matter who you are, really.
He can take it.
Yeah, I had to defend myself all day on social media.
Oh, yeah,
man.
the
That
roast
fucking
off on your shit.
nigga was
fucking
talking about my
hilarious.
legs.
He said you look like you got wheelchair legs.
Talking about I had wheelchair legs.
Quando walks in and lifts up his pants like these ain't wheelchair legs. You can just like to the thigh. You know what I mean?
My motherfucking quads on fleek, nigga. My quads on fleek. I tell you right, motherfucker, now, man, I'm big.
Grown up Snaps Man goes, I'll bench
I
your
ain't no,
body
I ain't no
and your
big
strong
top ass
ass.
nigga, man. I ain't no big top ass nigga. I got leg strength.
Oh, man.
Bleezy said you look like an ice cream scoop.
He said that all.
That was like a month ago or some shit.
Oh yeah,
He was
Bleezy
talking
can't
shit
talk.
though.
Yeah.
He was talking shit.
Oh, that's too funny, man.
Blaze is a SoundCloud rapper. His opinion doesn't matter.
With Drake type beats. You know
tag, the tag all in the beat. We can't even hear your lyrics, nigga.
Wow.
The roast off continues.
Wow.
With just a watermark so heavy, it just like overrides the bass line.
Talk about
featuring the producer. That nigga talking on the track like Cali.
But you see, that's how you could tell cats don't pay for their beats. You know what I mean? If I have to put my name all over my shit, it's because motherfuckers be stealing my shit. SoundCloud rappers. You know what I mean?
Right
like,
when the 16 start. This is a DJ production. Like, what the fuck? That's your whole first part of your verse.
I love when they get like their girlfriend to do it, and she's like, sonoflynn.com.
Get this fucking get her out of there. Fuck shit up.
But like, that bitch don't even sound bad, nigga. TangoBeats.com.
That's fucking hilarious. That's too funny, man.
She drove the rapper in Daddy's car to the studio to record the watermark. You know what I mean? Like,
next single on IncomeTaxRecords.com.
So let us. What kind of experience do you have in this position? Well, I've done watermarks on some producers.
Oh, I've been in broadcasting for years. You can find my work on YouTube and SoundCloud.
I invented the tag.
Yeah, oh no. Just like, oh yeah.
Static selector.
I've loaned my voice to so many famous DJs. DJ BJ Baby Dick Fat is one of them. He played at a Coachella at the opening set, like the opening set where no one was there. You can hear me, you know what I mean, in the background.
Because we totally got tight beats to play for today.
I know
what Brandon's got for us, though.
Yeah, I don't have no tight beats. Fuck that.
You got tight beats, and if you don't know what that is, then
good for you.
You're not a tight beat.
Yeah, you're not a tight beat user. I'm not a tight beat user either, but I know a bunch of SoundCloud rappers that do that.
So we're gonna get in this, and then we're gonna be hella critical. All right,
oh yeah, be a little like
shit's
whack.
We ain't been critical, bro.
Shit's whack.
Anybody want to come through and go spit live? They got balls. Because I reached out to niggas, bro, and niggas
they get funny.
Yeah, they get funny.
Everyone's so sensitive.
Trying to show up and all this type of shit. If I was trying to rap for real, I'd have been here early. Already high as fuck, ready to put on the beat.
I gotta have a joint in my pocket ready to go, man. Like, yo, it's good.
I got my jaw ready.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, well, let's get spit some bars and take a break then, buddies.
Bet.
All right. Which one do you want first, bro?
Fuck it. Do the funky drummer break one.
All right, I got you.
Brandon, go the fuck in, bro.
All right. I'll do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
I'll do some dumb shit. Let's see if this. Oh yeah. This beat is done by Pete Nice, DITC affiliate. This is the old Lord Finesse Percy P battle beat for the heads out there. Yo, check it. Yo. Hey, yo, I snack rap these snapback whack rappers and crap actors. My fat factors like track masters. I blast faster, smash you, dash to the pastor. Laughing gas to last, some crash in my stature. Gap past you, accidentally hitting your moms. Jesus Tarantino with holes in the palm. She quote the Quran, explaining feigning ways to escape death. That's like debating or reinstating the tape deck. Smoke the grape wreck till my eyes will bleed. Trying to devise a way to make my hivers free. Fly MC, a different kind of breed. With violent schemes, the new nightmare inside your dreams arrive in the dirtiest clothes you ever seen. No washing machine could ever make me spit, so they got the deep dick throat, so remain out of propriety. Spending my money on pussy that humane society? Yo, fuck that, check it out one time for you. Be coming through deadly, what we divine for you. Yeah, yo, watch out, check it. Yo. I'm breaking borders and backbones, the newest kid you Google with. Polluting shit is his tutelage. Out the rap ass a pack a bag in the bricks, attacking the six. It's matter than distractions exist. Stacking the chips, the only way to co-sign the co-op. Low five to your block, man, you'll fly like those hops. We too exquisite, we cool to swear the newest written. Do this business like Jewish Buddhists or crucifixes. Judas misfits, a layman like placing your saber light. Your palace is shaking, the ramifications of mayor might break them off like it's twos and threes. Confuse your teams and spits pew greens. Hey yo, pew when you lose the schemes. Hey yo, your man should give Mike's up immediately. We bleed and bereaved, deceiving all these heathen MCs. And even if you been fucked, you ain't conceiving of me like that, yo. Check it out one time, yo, fuck, alright, yo, or fuck it, yo, let's go. Hey yo, I kick it old school like Adidas. And not the truck mad bug until the day he died. Enslaved be mine, but rhythms can't grow into the truth. Now catch me posted all day, no juice. Fucking Pro Tools, kicking the infinite. The fuck with me belligerent, the literally gifted, illiterate, killing hypocrites with little Dixie's MC 10 DeVito kids. They won't mention shit. Now will you let my tape rock till my tape rot? My brain shot from all the things we ain't got. When the drain pop, no water arrived in the living quarters, and that's the reason Dark Matter Nation invading your borders and saving your daughter. Sense of direction, madness for method, deliver hysterectomies and crack rap directories. You ain't nothing. You named those allegedly. We made something, potentially a legend. We doing to catch a felony, dispatch an enemy. You're at your melody, we gassing heavily and stacking steadily and smacking ketamine for all the pussy cats with their pussy raps. Now, cookie cut a motherfucker for the fuck of it. Split a blunt, split a guts. Let Jack said he put the nugs in it. Where the weed at?
Yeah.
Jack said he where the weed at?
I see why niggas didn't want to come. I see why niggas didn't want to show up.
I know my boys gonna come out and stuff, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Fuck these niggas ain't show up, bro. Nigga,
Okay.
we don't need you niggas.
Smooth criminal out here, man.
But I mean, obviously, you can hear the influence, like I was talking about. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
I dig that, bro.
That was fire, man.
I appreciate it. Thank
Solid.
you.
Oh,
I fucked up on the last one a bit. It's been a minute, but yeah.
Pussy cats with they pussy raps. That's all I remember.
Now cookie cut a motherfucker for the fuck of it. Yeah.
Talking about needle dicks and the shit.
I'm just trying to be mean, man. You know, the game is just so many yes men, and everyone's like, "Yo, man, that shit's dope, man. That shit's nice, man."
Sleeping on Utah.
Man, there's a lot of cats out there. I ain't even like the nicest. I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, I'm the best in the beehive." Like none of that.
You probably one of them, though. But like,
yeah, that's true.
As far as underestimation, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is.
Fire.
That's what it is, man. And I that's the type of shit I respect, honestly.
I appreciate that, Crondo, because man,
I'm a tough critic.
Yes, you are.
I'm an asshole. I'm a tough critic. You know what I'm saying? Like, but talent is talent.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I've been told you that. You know,
yes,
they think I sound like Sean Price or.
Yes, you do sound like Sean Price. You do sound like Sean Price. Sometimes, man, your verbiage and your cadence sounds like Sean Price. And I just have to say this real quick. This is the best thing in the world. Yo, it's your man Sean. The opposite of a fucking Duran Duran song. And it's just like, I feel like that like fits Crondo. You know what I mean? Like that is Crondo.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, the temperature definitely got up a couple degrees after that.
Yeah, I'm fat and sweaty right now. That's a fact. I'm sorry if I'm like impeding some people's nostrils around me, my dude. I apologize.
It's the first PotRoast with the door closed, and we're feeling it. That's for sure.
It's because
that's real. This shit was lit, man. You getting compliments on the chat there. Everyone likes it, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's what's up, man?
Me and my DJ Mixter Mike, not Mix Master Mike. Don't you fucking do that. It's Mixter Mike. We've been working on an LP for 4 years, the Goon Swarm LP. Like I said, we got One Below on it, and a bunch of Salt Lake cats, and but I don't have nobody I don't like on that record. So if you think I'm nice, check out the heads on my record, because those are the cats I consider to be the best in the city. No question.
They even had a little YouTube super. I'm sorry, not YouTube, but a Utah super group like Wu-Tang kind of thing going on, huh?
Well, that was like the Fuck With Me committee for a minute. Yeah, I was a part of that.
Yeah, I met them when I was out there. So Ortega is the one that brought us out there.
That's what's up. I mean, like, he's a cool guy, but fuck that guy too. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I don't care, but like,
word.
They brought us out there for the show, and then it was cool, man. That's when I met the Fuck With Me committee.
Yep.
Yeah, they showed us love, man.
Yeah, that was like Salt Lake's Wu-Tang.
Yeah, they showed us love, and we kicked it with them basically all weekend when I was out there. Shout out to DJ Otherwise. He's in Provo.
Yes.
Provo, yeah.
Otherwise is the homie for sure.
Otherwise, DJ Otherwise.
That's the homie.
College radio DJ.
Mm-hmm.
He brought us out there first. Brandon, that was nice. Yeah. Brandon Crosby, the black Brandon said. The white Brandon was nice.
From one Brandon to another Brandon. Good looking.
Yeah, so Brandon, when we talking about Brandon, this is the other Brandon we not talking about.
Yeah, every time you hear us, we're not talking about you, bro.
Not your fucked up haircut ass. We talking about this motherfucker right here. Brandon don't never get his haircut, bro.
Hell no, man.
Like motherfucking Nerf ball, football.
Looking like a fucking Andy Duty stunt double. You know what I mean?
Duty stuff.
Fuck with me, dude.
A carrot top.
I'm a fucking AA battery, my guy. You know what I mean?
Yo, quick break. We almost said all right. Quick break, Jack, and then we gonna
charge.
Yeah, because
we're gonna go reset. And
yeah, okay.
What
so Brandon, I just want to say thanks for coming, bro.
Thank you, homie.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Jack Steady, you know.
Already.
Locks, right?
Do that bump shit.
Yeah, for everybody watching, we're gonna be back in like 10 minutes. We gotta
reset. We'll be back 10 minutes. I got Sky Harbor. Fucking Giovanni in the building. We're about to get it in, man. And shit. We'll be right back.
Bet.
I'm just gonna
God damn.
That boy dropping Dylon.
He dropping them Dylon bars.
Hell yeah. We'll be back 10 minutes. Stay tuned.
Dramabeats.com. 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 BrahmaBeats.com. BrahmaBeats.com.
And we're going wide angle. We're back. All right. Thanks for sticking with us, though. Sorry about that. We had to resituate, remedicate, all that. Re-educate ourselves. Certain things. So,
we got two artists. You gotta turn the beat down, bro.
Yeah,
we got two new artists in the building. My homeboys. I know these niggas. These ain't just no niggas I reached out to. I know these niggas personally. You know what I'm saying? Sky Harbor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And introduce yourself, man. Let these niggas know who you
Jaime
is.
Giovanni
In
the building.
Avenue Boys.
Nice to meet you, Jaime.
So
I knew Sky, but never met you before.
So nice to meet you too.
Sky, move your mic a tad bit that way so you see your face. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, that way.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you good.
Should be good right there. Yeah.
I mean, the Sky look like a little Nipsey Hussle, huh?
Hey man, I get that.
Ermia's looking ass nigga.
Hey,
yeah.
I get that everywhere I go.
The marathon continues. Rest in peace, Nick, man. On some real shit.
Must continue.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I hate this. I hate to like put death into type of shit. But I think if he wouldn't have got smoked, bro, he would have easily jumped into my like top 10, top 5 possibly. Like I listen to his shit now and I get like chills a little bit.
He's been in a couple
off certain
top
shit. 10. Yeah, like off certain shit that he says.
He's been doing it for a minute.
Yeah, and his persona and shit elevated. Like that. Yeah, like he elevated for. So I first started listening to the nigga Hustle in the House and shit. Then I would hear him and all that type of shit. Then I was bumping that Mailbox Money real tough a few years ago. And then like when that Victory Lap came out and I listened to it, you could hear the progress.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could hear where he was trying to go with the music and shit, man. And I was just like, God damn. And that shit kind of hurt. Like, it's just like somebody and you watch them come up. Watch them grow. You watch them do their thing, and then like they finally get where they want to go, right? And then the nigga snuff them out. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever it was. You know what I'm saying? Right. They snuff them out. So that shit is crazy, man.
They do that to all the greats, don't they? Like you think about it.
You say what?
Yeah, that's all the greats if you think about it. Anyone who's like,
who, the dude that smoked him?
Oh man,
they trying to get him off the trial. That's crazy, man.
That whole situation is crazy.
Yeah, that whole situation is crazy, man.
R.I.P. Nip.
Yeah, R.I.P. Nip. They sealed the documents. They did all types of shady ass shit, man, that make it seem like it's bigger than what it really was or what it really is.
Yeah, all the news that's gonna come out from this point on is gonna be hard to take, really. Every bit of news that's gonna come out from this point on, because they already trying to keep the shit under wraps after what's her name got up out the situation.
Who?
The defender. What's his name?
The dude that shot him?
No, the dude from the OJ case.
Oh, his lawyer, the prosecutor.
Yeah, the prosecutor. Once he got up out the situation after receiving all them death threats and shit, they've been trying to keep it under wraps. So everything that's gonna come out after this point is gonna be shit.
Yeah, dude that prosecuted OJ was prosecuting or was defending the defendant,
right?
In the Nipsey Hussle shit, the dude Eric Holder, and that nigga was receiving death threats to his daughter and his family and all that shit, bro. Like,
nigga backed out.
Yeah, I mean
that's crazy.
It is what it is. Don't represent that motherfucker then, nigga. Take another job, motherfucker. Right, take another job, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something else. What up, Podgy? Podgy listening? Podgy want to come on and talk about immigration in a couple of weeks. We're gonna do that.
Podgy's the homie that was on last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good content.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Though.
Definitely very knowledgeable, man.
Yeah.
Like it was a pretty good show. It was a serious show, but honestly, I feel like we should do one once a month. Have a good serious show, but still stick to what we do here, and that's clown mostly and talk about hip hop and shit. So
hip hop entertainment. Hip hop, we dropping jewels. We dropping jewels on these.
And thank you, Brandon, for coming earlier, man. He had to go back up home, but he's stopping in Vegas or whatever.
Shout out to Brandon.
Shit, so thank you for coming through and smacking on the mic.
He did his thing tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely did.
Y'all can watch that shit later, man. But yeah, so Sky Harbor, let the people know who you are, where you're from, what you're doing with this music, man. Introduce yourself, brother. Speaking to the mic too, please.
Anybody that's ever been to Arizona, I go by the name of Sky Harbor. That's the airport out here. I'm the flyest motherfucker out here, so that's why I go by that title.
Say that.
I've been doing this shit since I was 5 years old. I've been writing really in a journal, and growing up, the content of course changed. Curse words started getting included, and you know what I'm saying. So it just became a journey for me, really, a journey of an MC. That's what I take pride in.
That's real.
I'll say 100%. Like when I first met, Crondo and all them and shit, and got to like listen to some of the music they're doing, and especially with Our Black Fathers Committee, saw the music videos you guys were doing. I was like, who's this dude fucking chopping right here? Like I never met you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, that's the homie Sky and all that stuff. I'm like, bro, this dude's got some fucking bars, you know what I mean? Like, and your cadence and just like how you sound on it, you know what I mean? It's solid. You can definitely tell you got some got some skills.
He done the studies, man.
Oh yeah.
Then we got my other homie here. Introduce yourself, brother.
I'm Giovanni.
Where you from, man?
You already know. Representing Phoenix.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How long you been doing this music shit, man?
I've been doing this for a minute. Since I was first inspired by Book.
Bookie Loc. Yeah.
For sure, he brought me in the game.
Shout out Bookie.
Shout out Bookie.
We need to get him on here. Shout out Bookie. Yeah.
Definitely. Just been rocking out since. I done touched a couple studios. Done worked with a few artists out here. Just keep grinding.
Yeah. We did a cypher together on Bolo TV cypher. It was me, a couple other cats, Hayes. I think the nigga name was Hayes or some shit like that. And then we did the cypher. You went after me. Yeah, you went after me.
Right.
And that shit was cold, man. Like 7-8 years ago. Fuck Bolo though. But
Bookie.
Yeah, every time I hear this dude get brought up,
dope.
he says the same
Shout out
what are you
IROC.
gonna do? What are you gonna do to me? What are you gonna do to moi?
I just think it's
What are
funny.
you gonna do to moi?
Shout out IROC though for letting us do that.
Oh yeah, shout out IROC.
Yeah,
Shout out
that
IROC.
was an IROC. That was an IROC spot. We did the little white room and shit. That shit was lit. Bolo did his thing on that. I'm not knocking the nigga talent. This is personal. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you if you watching, nigga. I hope I don't see your ass, boy. But
shit.
Fucking we did a cypher. I killed it, we killed it, you killed it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's why I was like, yo, man, let me reach out to this nigga, man. I know you've been doing this thing. He took a little brief hiatus, you know what I'm saying? Personal vacation. And he coming back and this is what it is. You on a platform now, bro. This is about to be like some AZ Funk Flex, et cetera type shit, bro. So you in the right facility.
Right facility.
Today, my brethren.
Yes,
Right.
Yes. Oh, you'll see. It's happening. It's
Yep,
definitely happening.
We got two little light-skinned niggas in here, man, and these niggas go hard. Are you gonna flip me off? Okay, that's a comp. No,
Hey man, we gotta be unified.
Right, we is unified.
Splitting up.
Yeah, unified, bro. It's
for unity for
jokes.
years.
It's just jokes, brothers.
Bullshitting. PotRoast podcast.
Yes, sir.
PotRoast podcast. Trey G commenting, but don't want to pull up. Now that I know you watching, bring your late ass on. Old ass Mohawk ass.
I was gonna
nigga.
say, if y'all don't mind, niggas don't give Boogie the credit that he deserves, really.
As far as what?
As far as like being a pioneer out here.
As far as Arizona?
Yeah, as a state.
No, I'm not laughing at what you said. I'm laughing at Trey's comments, bro. Yeah, but what as far as like respect, as far as being a pioneer out here, or
yeah,
what
he done broke the door open for a couple of artists out here, if not more than that. Like he gave me a way in. Honestly, I met him at 14, and he didn't charge me a dime for studio time at the time.
For real?
He didn't charge me a dime.
Right. When I met him, man.
When I met him,
feel like he deserves his respect too. He definitely put a footprint in Phoenix hip hop.
Absolutely.
Without a question. To work with Battle Cat on his first album, almost the whole album produced by Battle Cat. To work with Lil Kiki from the South, E40, Corrupt.
Bookie did shit with Corrupt.
Niggas was coming out. Niggas was coming out here fucking with niggas, and that was.
I ain't know that.
I'm not gonna lie. I need to do my AZ history.
Oh yeah, you gotta do your AZ research.
Keep
even
in
the
mind,
studio where we at, IROC, bro. IROC is one of the icons out here, bro. Along with Bookie, along with Bookie. You know what I'm saying? And like, there's some AZ shit, bro. Like, we really should have been on back in the '90s type shit, bro. So much talent out here, bro. You know what I mean? It's a big ass city, but for I don't know, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a couple of other people that have paved the way in other ways through hip hop, but Bookie really deserves the credit as
I agree
as a factor out here.
I agree. I went to a studio when he had the spot on 27th in Glendale. Yeah, it was Bookie's studio then, and no, not 27th, 19th Avenue in Glendale, and he's a cold ass engineer as well.
Right.
You know, but yeah, he definitely doesn't get to shine. I think what it was is he had cold lyrics, but it was his voice. That nigga got a cold ass voice. Yeah.
That nigga voice definitely.
Yeah, his voice projects.
It captures people.
Right. And he did do some new shit, I think, recently. But that's what I'm saying. Somebody reach out to Boogie, tell him to come holler at us, man, and we're gonna convey, you know, that way everybody can know, you know what I'm saying, what he was doing out here.
I'm gonna see if I can get his family up here too. Dobby Doe, as a nephew. He engineered, he produced and write. That nigga cold too. He's a young spitter. I'm trying to get him up here.
What's his name?
Dobby Doe. Shout out Dobby Doe, man. He just dropped a new song too, Satchel Page. Go look him up.
Okay.
Definitely need to, man.
Yeah.
So let's get back into y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel? I don't want to keep talking locally. At the end of the day, I feel that both of y'all have the capabilities to go beyond where we at type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what kind of like projects?
Otherwise I
wouldn't
have invited y'all niggas. But like, what are y'all working on? What do you plan to do? What are your plans? What are you trying to facilitate right now?
I mean, I've been working on something on the low. I've been low for the last couple years, I would say. No, but I've been working on something on the low that I plan on dropping at the end of the year.
This year?
Yeah.
You already making
I ain't been
tracks
trying to talk about it a lot.
Well, you gotta tell niggas
I kind of want to, you know what I'm saying, drop it on niggas' heads real tough.
Okay.
It's called Coda, Child of a Deaf Adult.
Okay.
And it's definitely gonna have some shit on there.
All right. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I think the city will support you, you know. Both of y'all natives, both of y'all, you know, are from here. So I think that plays a part into, you know, into just shit in general as well. As far as if you want people behind you, you know, like fucking Nip said, if you got some smut or some bullshit on your name, you can't do this shit publicly. Being the fact that everything is public and shit, the fact that niggas know you and shit, I think that's a good look.
Right.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. What about you, Sky?
My next project, I don't have a solid date on it, to be honest. But I am working on it currently. I'm writing and I'm getting some producers together to help me out with it. Right now I'm working with a producer out of North Carolina. His name is Rick Reddy. He's been giving me some fire. I'm gonna show you something too. I think I want you on something as well.
I'm with it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
My shit that I got out right now is called Against the Grain. You can find that on every platform you stream on. Stay Motivated, that's out as well. Vibrations. I put out a couple joints before the end of the year and after. Right now I'm just working. I'm trying to keep shit in the chamber for y'all.
I feel you. I know you work with our Black Fathers Committee. That's our organization.
Yes, sir. We
do mentorship and, positive things in the community. We mentor fathers. The slogan is building a stronger community, one father at a time. And that's what we own, man. Especially us as Black men. We don't get the recognition as fathers as we should deserve.
Real shit.
And so I feel like that's a platform for us to do our thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're part of that organization with me. I'm reading the comments. Rob talking dumb and shit. Jack just farted.
What the fuck you talking about?
He's done, bro.
He's at rap,
we should roast him for another 5 minutes just for coming here and
you
trying
lucky
to comment.
Brandon's not here. He wants to keep he wants to put your shit on a meme.
Right.
He wants to make a meme at you, motherfucker.
Crondo, is that shirt yellow?
Oh man, dude.
Man, you're a cornball. Where's the other bottom?
Failed. That is not the price. It is incorrect.
You're a cornball, nigga. Fucking anyway though. Y'all niggas trying to spit some or what, man? What all right, I got one more question. What do you feel that you bring to the table that's different than what niggas been putting out already? Real question. It's not a joke.
Man, I feel like I'm unique because I'm my own person. I really can't say that I'm different, but I know I'm different. You just have to listen.
Oh, I know you are. I know you. Sky Harbor.
Because I ain't no mumble ass nigga.
Just quick with the answer. Said I speak clearly and concisely so you can understand exactly what I'm saying. You get the message. Shut up, Rob. Quit saying stupid shit.
Yeah, it's saying stupid shit, but that is a good question what he asked, though.
The reason being,
Go
and
to
I
the
was
chat
going to
and
bring it
ask,
up.
but
I
anyway.
was going to bring it up. I just looked at the chat.
Yeah.
They move in their spot. I was going to say a little shout out to them, but then Rob over there talking shit.
I feel you. But
they are moving their spot, though. So
see, that shit made me forget my train of thought, man.
Exactly. Rob over here fucking up.
Okay. So, God damn it.
You were asking what separates them from other cats doing it and shit.
Yeah, they answered that. But I had another question beyond that. So my other shit was, who do you feel is somebody that you should work with?
Oh, okay.
Bro, I've been trying to work with you for years.
For real?
Man.
You have, though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You have.
I think I try to be honest, if I think about it long enough, I ain't
even going to invite you. Yeah, I was going to invite you into the squad.
I think I was trying to create like a super group with you or something like that. I was like,
I recall that. Yeah, I recall that.
I was trying to run with this music.
I'm not gonna lie though, bro. I lost my luster with the shit, bro. Like as far as trying to do it like for real, I lost my luster with the shit. Now I do the shit just because I like. I'm a barsmith. Yeah, I like spitting on shits. It's just life and.
Is it the music that's
It's the music that's out right now. Yeah, I don't do that weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna walk around here with no Kool-Aid hair and tight ass pants and that's shit.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
What else
and I feel like that's the lane that you have to
go. You got a yellow shirt.
Yeah, this shit green. Rob, you colorblind. You in Mexico, nigga. This truck fit, motherfucker. With them dumbass jokes.
That's my favorite one. I love the prices.
Every time Rob told us what you got to press. But
fail to spin, motherfucker.
He bring gay shit.
There's a few people out here that I want to work with.
Though, we can work though, bro. Honestly, bro, we can work as long. I feel that it's long overdue. I've been dropping shit. I ain't been like rapping for real, but I'm still rapping. My fucking pen, my fucking pen game is still nice, bro. So anytime, Sky, you say you have something for me too. Anytime y'all want to do something, man, just let me know when and where, and I'm there with some cold ass bars because that's what I'm known for.
For sure.
I seen it.
Yeah, you seen it.
It's true. That's the me. Well, I got some beats unless you guys have anything specific you want to play. Like you just want to like check out the little selection I downloaded today. All right, let's take a little peep here. So let's go ahead and try some of this shit. See what you like about it. I don't know if you like
turn that shit up, man.
Kind of trap style ones. Let me know how your headphones are though.
Oh yeah, I had
that shit kind of knocks.
Yo, Harbor. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Look, lyrically pull out and bust on your bitch like I busted clicks, put you back in your Tupperware, come prepared, do or die. Nothing's evasive when it comes to roughing essays, persuasive, come through blazing, been doing this before junior high. The flyest pilot to vomit this violent knowledge, I'm smiling while I'm meanwhile I'm freestyling, intervene, you could die. Fuck your comments, I'm about dollars with commas, this Phoenix niggas should be hooked on phonics, I promise I cannot comprehend what you said, check your memory glands, you must have forgot, a white guy named Ben, my only friend, any nigga could get it, major to independent, I rip him, I give him 110% every scrimmage, fair warning, 2 2-3s, a pair of Jordans. The Grand Canyon, I'm landlord, and you scared swarming. Sky Harbor, leave you in the air like a pair of Jordans on the power line for any nigga thinking you dead warning.
Hey.
Sky Harbor, bitch, I'm a human fly saucer. Don't fuck with the fire starter. Head nigga in charge, firecrackers and smile at ya. Watch me wild at ya, I'm wild at
That was cold, bro.
That was sick.
That was cold.
Shit was dope.
That's what you niggas should have did. You should have did that shit, man. This the ad-lib track. I'm talking shit. Who finna go next? Nigga, who fucking with it?
Southwest, Phoenix, Arizona to the death. Triple degree weather, no better than what we're best. Invest in a set and let it grow to nip the rest. We're the standard, trying to be better since the death. RIP, they feel the heat when I step in the building. I'm a problem because I got knowledge, not intent of a villain. So revealing, your Mac is your bitch say I'm appealing. Watch the hand that you're dealing. Keep on in concealment. Where I'm from, niggas don't live to see my age. And I swear I seen the devil the other day lighting sage. I gotta pave a way in these days through shade, but I've been through more hate with all intent to be great. Hey, my mission is laid like the concrete in the street. I'm from the south side, but I rep all of AZ. I'ma eat, cause I know the feeling of hunger, pain, and I ain't trying to lose anymore. I'm just trying to gain. Ain't fucking with bitches on a lower level than the same. I'm just saying I got standards, and most of them will remain. They screaming for anybody. I'm just a little different. Follow the road to success and meet a different decision. I'm hitting. Fuck what they giving. Tell them good riddance. And your girl want a picture of my dick with a ribbon. You gotta do better. Arizona, we got it with weather. Get a hot girl wetter. Bet she'll never let up. A better vendor get traction. Think I never upset her. I better get up. If it's about cheddar, I got my head up. We next up, nigga. Ask Rondo. And if the money coming in, nigga, we get it pronto. That's real.
Yeah, shit made me want to start spitting, motherfucker. That shit was cold, bro.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. That shit's sick.
Next beat.
Right on, next one. That's this one.
Y'all niggas kill this shit. AZ in the building, bitch. What you thought, though?
Hey, Phoenix City Savior, the label's looking major. I got the key to my city, no need to meet the mayor. Blocks on lock, the streets about to orchestrate you. If you've been hating, you can take these shots, no chaser. Gone for over 2 years, and still you can't replace her. Nigga like me, I'm the city's major player. Left it still with head, you couldn't catch me with a tracer. You can see my point like a laser. Time to cut the bullshit and get this shit straight like a taper. Niggas talk a lot like they can't wait to meet the maker. Bitches on my dick like they wanna know the flavor. We California's neighbor, the heat's another layer. Every single little thing I did was to make it. So why would I give anybody permission to take it? If you been dodging real life, face it. You niggas can't shake shit because you're too complacent with the basic. Could've wear my shoes on a day-to-day basis. I came from the gutter, had no choice but to create shit. Make shit happen without falling. Had to drop a couple motherfuckers that were stalling. The rhythm in my cell when I was beating the walls. And let me know as soon as I got out, money be calling. I'm all in. Gamble on me, you gon' be ballin', spalding. Girls show their titties like it's spring in New Orleans. But this is Arizona. Type of marijuana have you in your whip, bumping and acting the way you want it, and giving out your.
Let's go, nigga. Start that shit off, Jack. Start that shit off. Let's go. Where we at?
We good.
Go ahead. Let's get this guy.
We good. That shit good? Yeah, good. Okay.
Yo.
Fuck this shit, I'll go off.
Look. Yo. Time's up, nigga. Fresh off the clock. And I'm fresh off the block, fresh off your knock. Motherfucker, I'm fresh on the knock, so you know I'm finna knock Zima niggas off of the watch. I got time today, I rhyme today, I got rhymes for hours. Spitting rhymes out the shower, nigga, fresh and so clean like an outcast. Nigga, I'ma blow you out the water, bitch, I outlast any nigga you put in front of me, nigga. I wanna be. You don't wanna get in front of me, you gonna be. Not number one, you see, I'm the one you see in AZ, nigga. I'm crazy since a baby. Ain't gon' spit it lazy, but it's crazy. Like a nigga that's blood is crazy. Hold up, nigga, roll up, another swisher. It's that nigga in the back, rolling a nigga.
fell off. No, I bitch, I bell off. Fresh out of my dicky suit, nigga, I'm well off. And I got a new job, fresh off the new cob. Nigga, I'm never corny, you niggas is boring me. Nigga, I'm harbor, fresh father. Nigga, why even bother? Nigga, I'm like the Carters. Rich as fucking you, bitch, better not bother. Busting all over extra credit panties. You can't even stand me like a three-legged chair. Get me?
Put it back. That was going in. That shit was cold.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fuck around real quick.
Probably wanna go spend some bars now.
Fuck it, man. Yeah. I'm on be hella Bombay, smooth debonair, Harry Belafonte. Let the bomb blaze, let the song play, It's the wrong play. I'ma get money right or the wrong way. Shit, Strong's way. You real niggas looking strong J, give them battle scars. Got handlebars. I'm digital, you analog, little ass nuts, bitch. I got Dragon Balls, Hannah Frost. You ain't a man at all, acting like I can't rip it still. I can get it still, flip it real, show you how that fit the feel. I don't niggas 39 that's crippin' still, and they really chill, smoking on that killy kill. Your bitch, she can get it still, homie, yeah, it's a meal. Yes, I will, if I said it, I meant it, nigga. It's the real, yep, it's the man, bitch. I ain't gotta like shit, it's the ground, bitch. It's cartel, green light, it's the fam, bitch. You on some stand shit, I flip and slam chips, no eggs, got me scrambling. Niggas rambling, I'm living nice and slugs, man, shit.
Holding down pistols, driving your mic seat. Classics just pull up, windows down slightly. A flash in the pan, your life might be. I'm thinking the loved ones, holding them tightly. Recite the rhymes, the PENB writing. Reiterate rhymes without confiding. Monty, all the while finding through what I see. It's that the price is your life, and you just might be that dude that's passed to Crondo clap to. Need to match two dudes from half suit that had a few too many to serve to a point considered plenty. My team weight class is considered heavy. Best believe that shit's on your sleeve. You signed that contract, but dog, why didn't you read? You weren't thinking it's your life until it's having you bleed. Like you weren't thinking that your bitch until she's having your seed. And I'ma kill them if they fucking with mine. We'll fit them in pine. Always in for neck unless they showing some spine. It's outrageous. And it shows to the passage of time there's more cages, but none that are worse than the mind. I'm trying to tell them. Said I ain't done that shit in a while. Okay. Yeah. Whole squad down chips, dip Frito-Lay.
Yeah, bitch. It's Cypher Week on the podcast, man.
Honestly, like we was like saying, I always wanted to do a fucking track with you, and I never did. I'm like, man, I don't want to do this shit now. Like, how is it that you never done with him, but you did a fucking song?
I just be fucking around. You gotta catch me when you can. Like the gingerbread man.
I had access to a studio.
Yeah, man. Like I'll pull up if niggas is getting it for real.
All right. Well, y'all feeling like you want to get on one more, maybe?
Let these brothers do one more.
Let's see what they feel about this one. This is the other one you have me download. This one's actually pretty smooth.
I ain't heard it. Lux, you want to get on? Yeah, come on. Come sit in my seat. Let me see that.
I wanna roll in my weed. I wanna roll in my weed.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Roll up some weed indeed, fuck it.
I just wanna roll in my weed.
I just wanna
roll in my weed.
I just wanna
roll with you. I wanna roll with you. I know you wanna smoke with me.
I just wanna roll my weed. I just wanna roll my weed. I just wanna roll with you. Roll with me. Roll with you.
I could get it green, I could get it purple. And when I get it, I be tripping like I'm Urkel. I get it all day and going round and round and round in this circle. Look, I'ma hurt you. verbally attack you. Nigga, I'ma bash you, smash you, mash you when I bash through. Straight through the avenues. If you ain't got no attitude, then you could roll with me. Maybe even better, you could smoke with me. Look, ain't tryna fade you, shawty. I'm tryna lace you, shawty. I'm tryna blaze you.
Let me say this, man. I can't do nothing.
Say you on something else.
Trying to serenade
You gotta
this.
harmonize on that one.
All
you can do on
making the love jams
you
and
can
the
do on
power
that.
roast. Now Chrono had me down on this.
Ruffin ain't got
He said I
nothing.
ain't heard it.
That's that last dance, school dance.
Right.
Alright, I was gonna play this other one that Brandon had me download. I want to see if you like this kind of style shit right here.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, dude, Brandon would have smacked on this shit.
Hey.
Man.
Please watch your temper inside of my domain. Locomotive pumping the chest like a soul train. Blowing out the grill, igniting the propane with a cold thing. Who know a little about cocaine? How many MCs do I gotta stitch up? Who on top of the world when I'm holding this bitch up? Your lames after lame on stage like this sucks. It's sweat flow, beats all stink like fish guts. Can't make it out the game full of thumbs while you're pacing. Insecurities will be your character deprivation. You never get a home telling her that you're amazing. But healthy conversation might play a little persuasion. But tendency always get lower. Her man glow, clubs up and ain't even enjoying the dance flow. They extract the life, get lost in the stove. So that's the way that you can tell you a boss at all costs, bitch.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's a fucking
Shucks.
get it. Let them know.
Okay. Okay. We gonna keep it? Okay. Hope I become a distant memory. That nigga going against the grain when you remember me. I go wherever God told me if he sent me. But I ain't heard his voice yet, so don't resent me. When I was baptized, they told me that I knew Christ. But I'm still inquisitive and waiting on this new life. Why trust love if love is something we don't like? And soulmates are the only couples that don't fight. And I don't like being lied to, so I listen. I was born with a gifted intellect, so I glisten. But can't help to recognize all that I'm missing. Like the ambition to elevate out of my position. A poverty-stricken middle class with a bold vision, a contradiction to progression or the lack of mission. How many times we say we gon' do what we don't do? Say we can own everything, but everything owns you. We had was playing on the radio, still pumping. They complained out to the artists that was really thumping. DJs begging to execs, please give us something. Open their hands and execs can miss the trash dumping. But it's nothing, cause it's fuckery on a bigger scale. You see a plan, media gives you a different trail. They can eat you with it.
Bro,
That's the most, man.
fucking smacking right there.
Church.
On the funky DL joint too. Damn.
Yeah, I like that shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's
Spit
nice.
that knowledge.
Oh man, you know, and I've been trying to tell niggas, man, you know, I've been doing this since I probably wrote that in probably like 03, 05, some shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, keep that. Look, I got something like that. Hold on.
Church.
Reality checks never bounce, nigga. Did you learn your lesson? Is all that counts, nigga. Last thing that I'ma do is preach to you. But I'll be damned if I don't speak out and reach to you. Karma catch you, that bitch and seep out and reap through you. The only practice with witchcraft meets voodoo. Unapologetic, my genetics don't seek approval from no man, but ask a real one what these streets will do you. Wish they put all these crooked cops in gen pop. All these innocent killings would eventually stop. My real four followers was Malcolm, Garvey, and Pac. Crazy, I'm preaching positivity could get you shot. Niggas say they for the culture, but shit ain't even kosher. We still ain't recovered from Tulsa. That was closer. Media trained vultures, plot and prey on their focus, and throw me convulsions with buffoonery overdoses.
Yeah, that's the type of shit I
That's
fucks
what I'm
with,
talking
man.
about.
Yeah,
This is how we're
church.
doing it. First cipher at the new studio at PotRoast Thursdays.
That's a
This is
murder
what we're
right
fucking
there,
doing,
man.
man. And it's just
Yeah,
gonna get
man.
better from here. Let you know.
Church,
Right,
man.
right.
Give me something, man.
All right. Let me put on some shit here.
Yeah, man.
Let me check something now. What do we got?
My memory
Flipping
bank
it
don't
again.
run that long. I'm working,
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Y'all want to do a weird shit, man? I got one for you.
AB.
Butter banana could stuff it in the bowl. We hit it till it look like coal. Go to another planet, but goddamn it, I can't stand it when the nigga lungs getting out of control. Speeding up hard rate like an IV full of parquet, but I'm meant to dance to the goal. Swim on Stargate with a bigger Tupac parlay. Even seen just down the road. Feel like a nigga hotboxed in my lungs. Damn near passed out the fast bitch song. During short just six with numb tongue. Seem like my eyelids weigh 2 tons. Now the way I look, call me Chung Lee. Nigga beating on his chest like Jumanji. But can't none of that distract me from the fact that I want snacks, boy. I'm hungry. Now that's my shit.
Dude. Bro.
That's my
Real
shit.
spitting right here, dude. Jesus.
That's my shit. Wow.
Look. Okay, we eating now. I caught you sleeping now. You in the city of Phoenix now. You ain't the only one heated now. This time this homie won't be the clown. I'm not the one that you speaking down. Kind-hearted, got an evil frown to the point I don't let many be around. 100 grams on the gram, nigga. That shit I don't understand, nigga. Current sipping on them bitches. I just mind my business being who I am, nigga. Everybody quick to call you their fam, nigga. Till they Kevin Hart you for the cam, nigga. It's a difference between being a hustler and a scam, nigga. Nah, who the fuck raised them? Grown man who could save them. They stuck in their ways. You stuck in the days, but niggas is aging. I think I'm an agent. I'm stuck in this game, steady replicated. Ain't it amazing? The way I'm embraced when niggas was shaming. They don't feel you when you sacred. I got the haters mistaken. Niggas was not on my wave, and y'all probably going through phases. I got it straight out the basement. Standing by every statement that I done stated. Sky Harbor, I've been mongoosing through the pavement. That's what happens when you going up against the grain.
Oh. Okay.
Going up against the grain. Y'all niggas knowing my name. Y'all niggas knowing the game.
Okay. I like that.
Going up against the grain. Going up against the grain. Y'all niggas knowing the game.
Check. You never got it, but always acting like you do. Those are the demons that you always claiming are coming for you. Who know these niggas I had going to a rent center looking for a motherfucking shoe? Shit is brand new, but your rent past due smell like bullshit, and here is that too. Talk about fake it till I make it, but I can't. Cause your life by the cycle's dry paint. Nevertheless, don't pass to my bank. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta dust them off, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even been on the mic.
We got a little bit cut now.
S to the K to the A to the I, the best from the Bay to the A to the Shy. Blessed with the game, I'm saying in the mind. Put the rest to the lens, put a lay in my time. Bagging this bitch, bagging the bitch. Put a bitch in the bag like I'm bagging the zip with the plastic grip. Off the syringe, draw blood on them. I be on some Dracula shit. Dragging the bitch, if she's nagging the shit. The name Sky Harbor, probably mad at the click.
I was killing it. Damn. Damn.
It's a
you guys
fire
aren't
round.
playing. You came through ready.
It's a fire around.
You guys
man.
came through ready as
I
fuck.
think it was the weed, man. The weed.
Oh, man.
I feel like this table cracking.
No,
I was like, we're all talking all slow and shit coming after the smoke break and stuff, and then as soon
Yeah.
as like the actual, it was like
Yeah.
fucking action
You need that
Jackson
break,
ready
man.
to go. All right, let's see. Fuck it. Maybe this is smoother. I don't know. I got random shit on here. We'll find out. Play a couple more, and then we'll probably sign off. Let's let it ride. Real MCs, by the way, ain't bitching about beats. They come and just kill it. I hate people who always bitching about
Like my
beats.
man said, no mumble shit over here, man.
Take off on the green like Rondo. Got the 9, shout out my nigga Crondo. And you know he had honcho. About to make it rain, you need a poncho. And you know I gotta pat him down like that nigga in front of the club with the blackest smile. Smoking on nigga like a black and mal. Yeah, and you know I got the baddest style. Shout out my father. He wasn't there, but why bother? But I love him in Wild Harbor. On the path, so you know that I try harder than any nigga that's on my level. Beat that nigga with a shovel. You already knew what it was, nigga. I do what I does when I come through and I just shoot up the club. That's probably why I got 4 kids. Nigga, I be mo shit. Better get out my biz, cause that ain't none of your shit. Child support, going back to fucking court. Regular shit,
Regular, smegular, I do that regular. So you know I don't smoke on no regular. Edible, my shit incredible. When I go off of the head, you know. Got it bouncing like two titties. And you know I got my niggas that came through with me.
New beat. Hold on, one more momento. Respond to the chat, man. This is talking. Respond to the chat. You in the chat, so.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah, you niggas is chatting. They chatting.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about.
Get it? All is good. Train to go. TTG. All my homies, TAC, they be G's. Fuck with me. We gon' get it on the block. We be growing hella cross. We be hustling all day. Motherfucker up. They say we go right. They don't really know we bout to blow, right? They don't really know we getting dope, right? They don't really know we bout to blow, right? They don't really know. Let's go.
I talk about the real stuff, man.
I get it.
I got it when I lock it down. You know I get it like my baby mama and I knock it down. I knock it down, so you know I be all around town from the streets to the avenues. You ain't gotta get no fucking gratitude, man. I do my own thing and I put my middle finger in the air. Fuck what y'all say, man.
Hey, God body flow. Eyes corridor, see me with the plug, the vatos in the body, yo. I pull up and sweat pounds like cardio. I'm PS4, ho, you Atari, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Shot head, then body, ho. I got 16 zips, I smoke a lot of O's. I level up on mushrooms like Super Mario. With the party folks, crack a dough. I got a lot of dough. Sankofa kid. Blessed like I'm heaven sent, it's benevolent. Once again, I smoke elegant. You better never trip. Your life snatched like some necklaces. Fucking rhetoric, killing it. Shit, it's irrelevant. It's crime, bitch. Who could fuck with him, nigga? Pull up with shotties like $2 with him. But no gay shit. Matrix like Matrix. Splay Crips on basic. Basic. Hit him with the K, bitch. Hey.
I said smoke.
Hey.
I said smoke.
Yes, sir. Trey G in the building.
In the fucking twisties.
Real motherfucking TAC gangster.
That nigga with the fucking twisties. Oh, you go ahead and change the beat. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Oh, yeah, say that. My man's get on, man.
Shout out iRock.
Shout out iRock, Mars Studios, Brahma Beats,
PotRoast Podcast.
PotRoast Podcast, bitch. Yeah. Niggas know what it is, man. I got Barsmiths in the building, man. You niggas thought it was a game. They thought it was a game, bro. They thought it was a game, man. At the same time, we ain't playing. I don't like that shit. Jack chose this beat.
It's cool. You don't like it? You change it. I mean, it's whatever. We MCs in here. We do whatever.
Trey G, man. Get on the panel, man. Sit down, man.
Oh, yeah, pleasure. Likewise.
Yeah. Boy, you all love. All right, brother. Much love, fam.
Yeah, much love. Drive safe, brother.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's that nigga with the fucking twisties. And you might see me belling in my fucking dickies. Gotta say something positive to make sure you don't forget me. Go. And everywhere I go, they say I look like fucking Nipsey. The marathon continues. Motherfucker, marathon continues. Motherfucker, I spit it. Bitch, I'm prolific. I be in the freestyle challenges even when they put it in the Olympics. Yeah, goddamn right, I'm a spitter. Like, I get the currency every time you put in a motherfucker, I'm swiping. Every time I hit diamond. And you know I be rhyming. Man, you know I be shining when I be on that microphone. Kick my feet up on the table, man, it's like I'm home. Let a nigga get comfortable when I'm puffing on a black and mild. And you know I'm big lipping like a black and smile. Gotta pat them down like
see
a
it's for the champion that you ain't even have is that. If you trying to build, we can kick it like hacky sack. Where the fuck your lackey at? I don't even have to rap. Smashing, lacking, cashing where your flash is at. Catch me in the hood like that gopher on Caddyshack. The queen ain't the queen, she's supposed to sit on daddy's lap. We be straight macking about that action where your camera's at. Catch a nil like Kaepernick, I'm blasting at your fucking back. We don't do no talking, it's a fact, bro, imagine that. 10 years down since stage 10, nigga, that's a fact. Crondo, bet, I'm rolling. Nigga, smoke what you holding. Never scared, turn beef to baloney. Oh man.
Hell yeah. Good with it. Shout out to everybody from the LBC tuning in. It's your boy Gramercy Susan III.
Let's go, Tracy.
G. Check it out. I'll put you in the guillotine, Joe. Then I go Fat Joe. Lean back, vision turn black. You know how that go. Grip tight on the mic like I'm squeezing your throat. Can't breathe till I go. My dick easy your hoe. Whoa. Now back to my Rick Ross shit. Real Rick Ross, bitch. Not the guard, the convict. I'm the boss, that boss, your boss's boss's boss, bitch. Look, I'll kill you and all of them, then come back. Fuck, I ran out of breath. Turn around and kill myself, kill you all again and come back so I could put it in the rap. Fab, put it in the bag. I'm never tricking on the chicken, I just shoot it on the ass. Be in the pitching kitchen. Nigga Rusty, I'll be back with it.
Let's go, Giovanni.
Hey, fuck it, I'll catch the beat. Fuck it, I'll catch the beat. From these streets. AZ, California's neighbors, so you know we like triple degree. We bringing that heat. Trauma to the sides, you already know for years niggas been quick to ride. Crondo right in front. You know how it comes. If niggas bringing that drama, we bringing the double pumps. How they want it, they get slumped. Nigga, no problem. We high in the sky like Scar Harbor and all of them wanna bring them. We can bring them. Hey,
why y'all niggas not in the group together, nigga? We all three started the group. We'll be three light-skinned niggas with bars and bitches. That's what we'll be. B.A.B. Bars and bitches.
Bars and bitches.
Three light-skinned, tatted up niggas with bars.
Unity.
You got though? Where the real beats at, man?
Jack chose these beats. I chose a couple of them, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, for real though, y'all two niggas should be in the group. Y'all go.
AB.
Appreciate that.
That nigga come with these old bouncy beats. That's Crondo flow right there.
Hell yeah. Fuck it, I go. This is freestyle. This Crondo flow. Got crime, got dough. Big black motherfucker, but I got hoes. I don't give a fuck. Nigga smoke, bet I got hoes. I don't give a fuck. Nigga trip, bet I got the foe. Motherfucker, I could scrap. And I could scrap, and I could blast. Motherfucker, you trip, that's your ass. I don't give a fuck though. Nigga, I'm really cutthroat. These niggas asking for a front, bro. I told them niggas fuck no. And nigga, I go hard when a nigga press record. I don't give a fuck. A nasty nigga, for sure I shoot porn. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Your bitch straight scoring. She tripping on a nigga, going hard. I'm on the book though, but I'm a crook though. Nigga, look though, I hit a nigga hard with that right hook, bro. I don't even be joking, straight smoking, straight loking from the veil, nigga. I got your hoe open, like.
Jack got a sack of green on my right hand. That's the red, black, and green. I'm straight mashing, nigga. Holla at me, and what you asking? Nigga, put the green light, press and say go. 200 on the table, so you know I gotta roll. That's the dice. I'm super nice. I'm no polite. No, I don't know that nigga brother polite, but I'm super tight. And you know I'm enlightened.
Fuck polite. Catch that nigga slipping, fuck him tonight. That nigga's a thief and a scammer.
Discretion, the
pull out
opinions and views of the audience.
Clap him with the
not
hammer.
applied to the
And I said it. He run up, I dead it. Talking shit, you get wetted. Shots go to your headed. My barrel is they steadied. My barrel is they threaded for the nigga. when I shoot through the coop, nigga. You off that loop, but I'm not. Hot than a bitch in the Arizona spot. Freestyling off the top. 9-inch cock that your bitch like to lick on. Bust in her face and tell her get on. Leave her with that shit in her hair, nigga, spit on. Don't give a fuck, nigga. It's off the did on. Having a brain freeze. Nigga, please, why you run that whack beat back? You fat and black and whack. Cut the track. Oh, fucking with you.
And on that note,
it's time to wrap it up anyway, man.
You know, my ass be getting here late, though, nigga. Shout out to the LDBC. I have my bars ready next time. Won't come all blow. You know, it's your boy, though. THC all day. Cartel up. If you don't like it, you can eat a big fat $5 foot long dick meat sandwich, bitch.
Already. Yeah. Shout out to Jay, Giovanni, Sky Harbor.
Yeah, y'all check out for the little homies, man. These cats go. I know Sky Harbor.
Sky Harbor,
Brahma
SKAIHRBOR.
Yeah, tell them where they can find y'all at, man.
Brahma Beast, y'all go ahead and plug y'all shit,
Get
bro.
that money, man. We show y'all how to get the money off this shit. For real.
Holla at me on IG. You can holla at me on just holla at me on IG. Fuck all that.
Tell them where they can buy the music at, though, man.
Music on iTunes, wherever you buy music, you can look up my name.
How do you spell it?
Sky Harbor, SKAI. Harbor, HARBOR. Bitch.
Like Harbor.
Giovanni, where can they catch you at, bro? Where can they get in contact with you?
Go to any social platform, any music site. Jaime Giovanni. Spelled Jaime. Giovanni.
Jaime.
Yeah.
Trey G.
Nigga, you can't find me. I'll find you.
Shout out my mama. I'm
Brat your motherfucking ass. You bitch ass nigga. No, I'm joking. It's all allegedly. It's all jokes. I go to school. I ain't with the bullshit, so leave me alone. I'm sick one of these dogs on your whole ass.
That's real. It's PotRoast Podcast, man. This Crondo. We about to do it big. I don't know if we doing the show next week, man. It's the 4th of July.
Hell yeah, we should, bro. I can bring some fireworks and shit, nigga.
Man, Brahma, you got plans and shit, brother? Yeah, y'all want to do a show?
No, for real. I got a grip of fireworks, nigga. We're gonna let them hoes off right in the parking lot.
Next Thursday is
real
Independence Day,
fireworks,
though, for real.
Up in the sky ones, nigga. I'm gonna bring them hoes if you niggas for real. If not, I'm gonna let them off in the neighborhood, nigga.
Yeah. Shout out Brandon. Thank you, bro. It was a good show tonight. I agree. But yeah, I'll say okay. So next week we will be here. Whoever want to show up, man. And y'all niggas been guests now, so now it's official. You can come back anytime you want. You don't have to ask. Just hit a nigga up and tell the nigga when you at the door so we can let you in, man.
Man, y'all just do like me. Just show up,
just
nigga.
show up.
I'll get here when I get here.
Yeah, just show up. We gonna be here regardless anyway, whether you here or not.
Though I
Honestly.
don't always be on camera.
You know, but yeah, that shit was good shit, man. Shout out to fucking Bilal. Shout out to Bruce.
Shout
Wayne.
out to Pistachio.
Yeah, shout out to Pistachio. Shout out to Phoenix and I am Ill Will, man, and
my nigga King Louis, my nigga Hyphy. Shout out to everybody. I can't see my phone right now because that whole ass nigga on the charger. I'm trying to get off work early and shit. But shout out to the whole LDBC, man. I'm out this bitch. I'm gonna go get high.
Fuck PotRoast Podcast, man. We had 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? We out though, man. Next week we in the building. Jack, you want to say something? Yeah, you gotta get in the camera. We can't hear you, man.
Jack should have wore some shoes. This nigga got on flip flops and dirty white socks. I'm trying to roast this nigga while I smoke the rest of this joint outside.
Got my chocolates and my pink socks on.
They not pink, they dirty white.
I say put it down to the tape level, the phone one. There you go, boom. That's the juicy spot. But I was gonna say we still don't know. We may or not be here next week, but tune in. You know, we might have a little something for you. But
nigga, we gonna be here next week. I don't know where you going.
Well, nigga, who gonna show up? Is you gonna show up at 9 o'clock?
Oh, nigga, I'm gonna show up with the fireworks, nigga. That's my word. We gonna turn up, nigga. Until
all right, don't
12
front.
come, nigga.
Don't front, nigga.
And we all gonna run back in this bitch like it wasn't us.
Because if I come in here and shit and you don't show up,
Hey, what you gonna do, Biggie? What you gonna do, fat boy?
I'll pull that motherfucking Velcro off your face, motherfucker.
You mad because you can't grow a manly beard like me, nigga. I'm looking like a Spartan. You looking like a fart at the face.
That's kind of funny. That's hella funny, nigga. Everybody in the chat I'm fucking with you. This is my little big bro, man. I love this nigga right here, man. We always roasting.
That's good.
Oh, you should have said we were supposed to rob earlier.
Oh, yeah. If you missed that on the pot roast,
we gave that nigga a good 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Rico Suave stunt double looking ass. Lowrider. He look like the Lowrider mascot.
Razor Ramon.
That's Razor X looking ass.
But, yeah, man. So okay, so we will be here next week
with the fireworks.
You know,
and if not, you know what I mean, then let's do it.
Jack always trying to get out of something. You know, Jack, you don't gotta come, bro. You don't gotta feel bad.
Yeah, right. You can't run the boards. Let's run the boards then, Trey.
I can run everything, bro.
There you go.
I run the world, my nigga. You ain't know.
Well, if we here next week, it'll be lovely. It'll be good.
Well, I'll be here next week.
We'll talk about some bullshit
right,
or
just
whatever.
leave it open for me. I'm gonna turn up on the fireworks.
And
it's gonna be the Trey G pot roast.
So once a month we do a cipher. This was the first cipher at the new spot, Lamar Studios. This is where we at, man. And I believe it's bigger things to come. And I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight, though. All jokes aside, all bullshit aside, I hope y'all enjoyed that shit. Now, I believe, I don't know if I'm drunk or not, but like niggas was going in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jaime Giovanni, Lieutenant Lux, Trey G, motherfucking Brahma Beats, Jack went in, I went in. You know what I'm saying?
I was fucking up, nigga. I came around this.
No, but you still went in, though.
You
still went in, though.
Yeah, that was a good ass cipher week.
Bro. Until next time.
We were overdue though, because adjusting to the new spot, so it was definitely overdue, and it was good. It was a good episode. So
yeah, for sure, man. I believe it's gonna build from here. So
salute to everybody in the chat that showed up and stayed up late, man. Appreciate that. But we out for real this time.
Yeah, we out for real.
Super ass long goodbye.
Yeah, we out, man. Peace. PotRoast Podcast, bitch.
Bye.
Hell yeah. Why you ain't get on